Well, this is Alaska trip day number 3. We spent the day in Anchorage today. First restaurant we see, Texas Roadhouse, up there in Alaska. Welcome to Earthquake Park. In '64, Anchorage and South Central Alaska were permanently changed by one of the largest earthquakes to shake North America. Earthquake Park represents part of that. There's a bear box on the trail. This was called Devil's Club, a berry that we kept seeing everywhere. And the beautiful woods on the way walking through the park. These ferns were over 4 foot tall. They were large. And there's Cindy hiding behind one. Mushrooms were pretty cool looking. Good Friday quake on Friday, March 27th, 1964 at 5:36 p.m. One of the most devastating earthquakes to hit North America. It struck Alaska. And Good Friday earthquake destroyed or severely restricted all forms of transportation, utilities, communications over a large part of South Central Alaska. This sign shows a depiction of how much of the shoreline was lost in the quake, and that's where Earthquake Park was. And there's an example of the difference in elevation. This is some of the sea life that's found up there. There's Anchorage with the mountains in the backdrop. That was a beautiful sight. And then there's Anchorage behind all the plants that were there. This is a picture that shows McKinley, Mount Hunter, and Mount Foraker. On a clear day, you could see it right there, 130-something miles away. That was pretty cool. We were lucky. And there's Cindy standing in front of it. You can barely see the mountain in the background. And then there we are in the same spot. And I'm trying to point to Mount McKinley right there. This is where we ate lunch at Seoul Casa, Korean Mexican fusion. Really good place. There's the menu. A lot of good choices. And then we went to the Lake Hood Seaplane Base, busiest, largest seaplane base in the world. They had over 1,000 aircraft there at that. And then there's a view from part of that seaplane base towards Anchorage. Some of the planes that were parked there. Hood Canal was completed in 1940. It connected Lake Hood and Lake Spenard, and it increased the takeoff area for the float planes. There was our warning to stay on that side of the fence because it was an active aerodrome, they call it. It's really weird watching this plane land because it looks like he's going to land on the ground over there, but there's actually a waterway over there. It's hard to see from our point of view. And then this was they did air tours. By the time we talked ourselves into doing one, they were closed. And there's a FedEx ground terminal on our way back to our Airbnb. And that was our day. Day 3.